It's almost Memorial Day weekend, and along with the holiday, there are plenty of things going on around town in Madison this weekend. Joining me now is Sarah Warner with Destination Madison. So Sarah, thank you so much for being here. Lots going on this weekend. It's going to be beautiful. But first, we have El Mercadito de Centro. And that's happening tonight. Tell me about
tonight,
it.
Yeah, at Centro Hispano in South Madison. It's a great event, farmers market kind of style. So there'll be some South and Central American produce available, Latinx street food, some vendors, even a Colombian barista coffee maker. And the mission is really, it's community, right? It's sharing in your culture and a safe place to experience each other's like culinary traditions. And so great. Check it out. Live music sometimes.
A great place for all the senses and smells of home, and love that. Okay, yeah. Awesome. And then tomorrow night, there's live music happening at Capitol Brewery in Middleton. I love this brewery because it's all open outside, and I bet there's great live music.
Yeah, on Fridays. This one is a big one. It's the Jimmys, which is a 7-piece funky blues band. And the food cart they'll have on site this time is Thailand in a truck. So it's going to be a great time. Great music, great food, great beer. And remember, if you go to check in with the Beer Pass Madison on Tap for discounts and prizes.
Oh, okay. Amazing. That's good to know. And then coming up this weekend, we here at NBC 15 are all excited about it, but it's a Brat Fest. That's this weekend. Starts with Bring Your Brat to Work Day tomorrow, but it goes all weekend long.
All weekend, over 70 local and Midwestern performances, acts going to be performing, lots of fun family activities. But also the cool thing about it is they raise a lot of money through the sale of over 4 million brats over the last 40 years and have given over $2 million to over 100 local charities. So not only is it fun on site, but the impact locally for the community is incredible.
That is really cool. I'm so excited to do it. And then finally, there's the Bird and Nature Adventures at the Aldo Leopold Nature Center. And yeah, great weekend for bird watching.
Yeah, and they do this every fourth Friday of the month in the morning. It's free. You don't need to pre-register. But this weekend, Mary Brinkley will be she's a naturist, taking folks on a family-friendly walk from the center all the way to the Edna Taylor Conservation Park. And we'll be pointing out animals along the way, all sorts of different creatures, and providing education on the nature itself.
That is so cool. Look at, I love the baby cranes.
Yeah,
we see them all over the place, and it'll be awesome to have a naturist being there, really being able to explain everything. Well, hey, Sarah, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope that you all have a wonderful weekend.